Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. My last video cut off, so this is the one going on from that. So basically, I'm a woman living on my own. I'm suffering from bullying from a neighbour upstairs. It's been going on for 2 years. I've asked Tide Housing for help. They said they sent him a letter and it did get quiet for some time and then it keeps starting up again. It's not nice hearing children swear, as I said in the last video. I mean, obviously they've learnt that from their parents, swearing like that, and bad behaviour. Right? I'm a woman on my own. I suffer from anxiousness and depression, and hearing that constantly every day now, 7 days a week usually. And it's worse when the big son comes in because he starts bullying the other little ones, and then you've got 4 of them. Right? So, yesterday morning my neighbour parked outside my bedroom window. He was rolling his papers with his fingers and licking the cigarette paper underneath my window. Right? Now, to get to what I'm saying, and I don't know if people will understand me, and I don't want to sound rude myself, but people think that I'm soft. They think that I'm easy, and I've been called a doggy. Right, me, Crystal. Even though my mum says this is all aimed at her, Jennifer. In fact, it's being aimed at me. So, I get messages to my phone while he is in his flat. Can I do a video FaceTime call or a video call? Where are you? What are you doing? I said I was going to have a shower. The person said, well, you can take a video call in the shower and you can see me. I didn't do it. Beforehand, I'd sent this person 2 pictures of myself in a Puma top, shorts, and my cat. And I'm not fat, I'm not ugly, I'm just bog standard average, I think, a run of the day meal average person that walks down the street. And I sent them 2 photographs of myself. I just want to make friends, I want to meet somebody, I'd like to eventually settle down. I don't want this no strings attached sex. I don't want people doing video calls where they're exposing themselves to me. Had Marilyn Monroe been alive in this day and age, she probably would have got a lot of this telephone business, right? She was lonely. She died nude on the bed, possibly have taken a drug overdose. All men wanted Marilyn Monroe for was sex. Nothing else. Her relationships didn't work and her personal life was sad and upsetting, even though she was beautiful. Right? Because men tend to use you as a sex object, especially if you do glamour photographs or any kind of adult industry work, or you're just showing pictures of yourself in t-shirt and shorts. They seem to think you're a sex object. Something that they can play around with and toy around with. Not all men, some men. So, he goes to pick up his kids, right, about just before I go and take Max for a walk, right, and the builders, it sounds like from a distance, builders are going, yuck, yuck, right. Now, when I use WhatsApp, it should be private and confidential. So if you are discussing intimate things like sex, like relationships, what you like to do in bed, that should be private. So how would people outside know what I had sent to someone on WhatsApp and what I'd been saying? And I'm afraid it's not dirty. Sex isn't dirty. or discussing fantasies is not filthy. So grow up. So I walked along the riverside and all I could hear was yuck, yuck. Carried on because it's prompting. It's trying to make someone angry and act mad by being rude and nasty to them. I've said it before. Carried on walking. Of course there's beautiful women walking past, long black hair, shoving it about. And I don't care, I'm 53. If you read anyone going through the menopause, everything, you get fatter, larger, your hair falls out, it's nothing to look forward to. So all these women showing off with their hair, their long looks and their lovely, lovely physique, you wait till you get to 50 and everything goes south. Believe you me, it does for every woman. Right, so laugh now but regret it later, because you'll go through it as well. I didn't believe going through the perimenopause and the menopause would be such fucking hell. And I am swearing just for that. It is awful. Depression, mood swings, putting on weight, feeling bloated, feeling miserable every day. You want someone to cheer you up, not make you feel worse. And how would a builder know what I feel like? Is he a woman? No, he's not. So shut up and stop laughing at me. And the last thing you're thinking about is getting it on with a man when basically you feel like a bloated cow with a temper. Because that's what I have been feeling like for several weeks now. A bloated cow with a bad temper. It feels awful with all this noise going on above my head. He's taking the piss. First thing this morning. What's that? Has he had a pin stuck in his bottom? What is that? A couple of people coughed underneath my window. Are they playing tennis? You know when they do that, the tennis rackets. It's pathetic, the things people try and do to get you, you know, to act mad. So, it's the last day of school, isn't it? Probably, or tomorrow. And then I've got to look forward to 6 weeks of hell. 6 weeks of him and his kids upstairs making my life a misery. I just can't wait. When yesterday afternoon when he came back from school, he couldn't park underneath my window. So he had to park over there, opposite. And can you tell me why he is obsessed? Because he must be. You know, you take your kids out, wouldn't you, to the park? You'd take them out somewhere. You wouldn't be obsessed with irritating and upsetting somebody. I mean, I'm sorry, it's not normal behaviour. And I said he was a monster, and he is a monster. Because he sits there all quiet, right, and his kids are going, fuck, fuck. Just stands there. And then when he gets indoors, he's just you can hear him say, go on, you can hear him. He doesn't stop the behaviour, he encourages it, but outside he looks like a dad that. But then that's what poor women look like with a partner that's abusive. He walks down the road, talks to everybody, and then when he gets you indoors, he's knocking you about. I know, because I've experienced it myself. They look all nice and quiet, and then when they get you indoors, they're roughing you up. That's why I was concerned about the noise I was hearing upstairs, the screaming especially. I was concerned about it, but I'm not interfering. Someone else will eventually, especially when people move out and someone else moves in that isn't quite so good at tolerating it like I am. Right guys, I'm going to get on with the rest of my day. I'm not going to go outside acting like a moron. And if people want to cough, make noises and have their dogs out the window barking at me, go ahead. I'm going to take no notice. See you later.